Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 41 of Warlocks Play HBS Battletech with the Urban Warfare expansion. I'm Deacon, I'm your host, and today is a day of mourning. We mourn the loss of our good friend and supreme fire support pilot, Potshot, taken way too soon by an AC-20 shot to the head. Now, these things happen. Being a mech warrior pilot is, by its nature, dangerous. You're surrounded by explosives, sitting on top of a fusion reactor, and getting shot at. A lot. And yet, nothing about that truly prepares us for what's happened. Potshot spent most of his career putting holes in enemy mechs, and now his loss leaves a hole in our hearts and a hole in our roster. Fire support pilots generally were at lower risk. They spent most of their time on the other side of a hill, lobbing missiles up and over it. And so we just had really two. We had Potshot, and we have Dirty.
Yes, Commander.
Well, now we've just got Dirty. We need another. Probably going to have Rhino.
Waiting for orders.
Gang, I'm recording. We're going to have Rhino step into that because he's 2 steps away from getting the breaching shot that's part of the mix. Any of the line troopers, bulwark, multi-fire, coolant vent, could also do it. Because generally we're not taking advantage of multi-shot. But we're going to have to fill that void. Again, normally the fire support pilot is safe until you get a crazed Victor jumping over a building and head capping them with an AC-20. So the challenge will be getting Dirty up to the same standard. It'll be a while, although the important parts,
Commander.
the accuracy, are almost there. This stuff's kind of secondary. And then training up Rhino as well. We'll start with this doozy of a mission here. A 5-skull assassination mission. Now it's in a tundra, so there'll be cover, so none of this having to knock down buildings before we...
I'm seeing a huge energy surge in the mech bay.
So Mary?
Everything okay in there?
It's Pharaoh, actually.
Yeah, that was me. It's under control.
We'll get cover, so that'll be nice. But 5 skulls, assassinate. Gonna be a nice piece of kit, but first we need to get our assaults repaired. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh yes, and the final legacy of Hotshot Sacrifice is our ability to ally with the Free Worlds League. So when we do this, we'll be enemies with the Compelling Confederation, already there, and the Pirates, already there, but we will lose access to the Larian Commonwealth. Do it. And that gives us access to the company store that they have. So we'll go check those out after this mission.
Pets are not allowed aboard the Argo.
Yes, they are.
If you're out on shore,
Take it.
Enjoy it there,
And here.
in its native habitat. It doesn't belong on a dropship.
Ready to go over financials whenever you are.
You know, I'm that guy's boss. Disregard what he said. Okay. Do the mission. Max salvage.
Mech warriors, prepare for combat.
This mission ought to be pretty challenging.
Command interface initiated.
Alright, so that's hard to tell, but I believe that's an awesome. So we want to stay in cover and kill fast. You know how we do. We've got one mech force way over there. And one up there. Feel like swinging the right hook is the way to go.
On the move. You betcha.
On my way.
Got it.
Keep your eyes peeled, Commander. This looks like an ideal place for an ambush.
I hear ya. Uh-huh. Moving out.
I'm going.
On my way.
I want to get right to the edge of the map here and have that on my back so I don't have to worry about incredibly inconvenient flanking as has happened in the past.
Coordinates received.
Okay, we've got a 60-ton vehicle.
Don't need to tell me twice.
I'm walking here.
Confirmed. What can I do for you? I leap! I soar!
What have we got? Just a bulldog. I'm not scared.
Here we go! We got bad guys.
So already the presence of two vehicles
Standing
means
by.
that the challenge level of this mission is,
Acknowledged.
so far, it seems lower than we were expecting.
I copy. Vehicle down.
Now that's okay.
What's up, boss?
We can't take everything home.
Full speed. No target.
But we want to make sure
Yes, Commander.
get something out of it.
Got it, Commander.
Let's get this done, folks.
I like this tomahawk shaped hillside here. I think I want to take that. Let them come at me. Definitely want to stay in cover.
Taking the high road.
Demolisher.
Ready for orders. Moving out.
So that'd be a Shrek PVC carrier trying to get us out of his swamp.
Standing by.
Because it's Shrek.
Rolling.
He's got layers. Two Shrek PVC carriers up there. That'll count for a lance of vehicles.
Move order received.
I think we can save the Gauss rifle and just fire the LRM-20.
Roger that.
Or not.
I live to serve. Locked and loaded. Here it comes. You shouldn't have come here.
Waiting for orders.
So I gotta say I'm beginning to wonder if I should replace the King Crab with something more multi-role.
Sensors locked on.
Obviously, it's great up close.
Waiting for orders. All weapons are good. Yeah, Commander. I copy. Reporting one less vehicle. Waiting on you, Commander. I've got a sensor lock.
Ready for orders. Moving to position.
Ready for orders. Position confirmed. Engaging. One for the scrap heap.
Alright, so taking those guys out in detail before they could really participate in the fight, I think is going to be a big boost.
What can I do for you? Time to fly!
I think I'm going to try and come across to this area here.
Location confirmed. Waiting on you, Commander. Moving out. Heading out.
Onward.
On the move.
He's getting close. Or we're getting close to him.
On my way.
There he is.
On my way.
Acknowledged.
Oh boy. So the head honcho and his entire second backup lance are all going to arrive at once. 70, 70, 65, 60. Okay, so they're not that intimidating. That's 80. That's got to be an awesome.
Good to go.
It's the or the PPC version, which I've been wanting to get a hold of. See if we can just accelerate this process.
Oh,
Our primary target is taking damage.
There we go. Well, this mission's going pretty well so far.
orders? On my way.
I'm ready. I'm your spaniel.
Brace here and cover.
Yes, Commander.
And dirty.
Jumping.
And we are well positioned to receive these guys.
A tickle. So far, so good.
Light damage. Holding
Now we're obviously going to take that awesome. We don't even have one of them. But we want to try and leg as many of these guys, take them out by their legs, so that we can in turn get as much rolls on the table for good medium lasers, LRMs, SRMs, things of that nature. So, we still got a bit of a fight. 65 tons. This is probably a catapult.
Receiving you. Got it. hear ya. Got it.
Thy will be done. Onward. Multiple enemies locked in.
Good to go. Moving to position. Locking on. Hell yes! Hostile eliminated.
Okay, Wrecker.
Commander?
Can I get to the side and take a leg off this catapult? Yes, we can. Can I just do it by walking? Nope.
Affirmative.
This guy's leg looking like paper.
Affirmative. Critical hit, Commander. Standing by. Targeting for an alpha strike. Hostile removed.
I'm your spaniel.
Commander? No retreat! Waiting for orders. Critical hit. damage on that hit.
I await your command.
Point blank.
Confirmed. Pulling up at farewell, sweet prince.
Waiting for orders. Moving out. Giving him everything I got. Orders?
I'm concerned about this guy shooting ghosts in the back, but
Roger.
we should move behind him.
Give him everything you got.
Or not. Okay. Why worry?
Receiving you. Location confirmed. Engaging.
Kill confirmed, Commander.
So that's one head cap, 3 legs. We should have a wide variety of salvage to select from. That mission went kind of ridiculously good compared to... well, compared to the fact it was a 5-skull assassination mission. Can't say the loot's blowing me away, though. I will grab the awesome so we can have one. For score points. Hopefully we pick up a piece of grasshopper. Catapult. Got a lot of 15. We got 15 additional picks. So now, do I spend my last pick on this plus 10 damage large laser? Or more medium lasers? Got a quick draw piece. Yeah, that's the only remotely nice thing we got. The problem with doing it this way is you do leave a lot of salvage in the table, so it has a good chance of picking crap for you, but... picked up a quick draw to sell, so that's nice.
That mech you wanted is back online. That mech is ready to fight, Commander.
Quick draw down in the hole. Awesome, down in the hole. Looks like that's the only quick draw I had. Won't be selling that. Got 2 atlases and a king crab sitting around doing nothing.
Elevated levels of sodium triphosphate in our starboard water reservoir.
That shouldn't be happening. I'll be right there.
Standing by.
see. I'll just wait for the next mission. Which will be... Now we've got... We're just gonna quickly go to Fagerholm and then Thurrock before heading to the Magistrate Canopus to grind missions there. So, and we'll run a few missions on each to give Bravo and now Charlie Lance a chance to train up.
I wrapped up that job you asked for, Commander.
Let's see. So, I've got this silly idea about turning some heavy or assault mech of some sort, like... Where'd it go? Well, the new Awesome, with its 70 energy hardpoints. Or that Banshee we picked up the other turn, with its 6 energy hardpoints, into some kind of laser sniper with 5 or 6 large lasers and a targeting computer and a really good pilot who just will... All they'll do is try and pop heads. And I think we're going to take the Banshee. It's a bigger mech at 95 tons. And, I mean... That's more room for energy hardpoints. So they're the same speed. Pretty sure. Yeah, they're the same speed. The Banshee's actually got, I think, a melee quirk.
Sure thing. We'll see that it's prepped and ready.
That work order you submitted is complete.
By the way, the idea that there's a cargo hold full of battle mechs is, of course, ridiculous. I mean, even if they did have some sort of travel mode where you can be packed down into like a cube or something so you could stack them, no. There's no way in hell this ship can carry this many mechs. It's ridiculous. Heck, the Argo's not even a military ship, it's a civilian ship that we're using cargo space for. That's the idea behind it, apparently. This is supposed to be a like a mobile exploration HQ. A jump ship would jump it into an unexplored system, and this thing would detach and fly in and orbit a planet and act like a temporary space station with its rotating, you know, hubs for artificial gravity and lots of amenities. But no armor, no weapons. This is not a combat ship. Why it has facilities to repair battle mechs is silly, but it does. But there's no way in how this would actually be able to carry that many mechs, even in some kind of compact version. Anyway, that's going to do it for episode 42, if I remember correctly, of Warlocks Play Battletech. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you in Fagerholm.